Nice.
Hello, hello. Everything is working well. Okay, so now you can ignore that blue screen that is behind me. That is to cover the black stuff. Yeah, I think. Okay, I hope everyone likes the overlay of this. I'm not sure. Wait, let me. I have to pull it this way a bit. Yeah, I think now it's fine. Okay, so I still haven't fixed the chat issue where you chats are not able to be seen on screen. Still, that hasn't been fixed. Let me try again actually to see whether I'm just being stupid. Oh, it actually is working, but it's very small. Let me make it a bit bigger. Okay, so it actually works. The thing actually works. I'll put it here because I think with the light blue screen now it won't work. Okay, so the chat is working, which is actually a good thing, which means I can keep in track in case any of the YouTubers want to chat. Uh, yeah, alright. So, yes, in the previous stream, which you will find in the playlist that I've linked down below, we played almost 6 hours. We completed part 1 of Xianzhou Luofu arc, and we completed the whole of part 2. I think the whole of part 2 took like 2 or 3 hours to complete. No, 3 to 4 hours to complete, which if we include that side quest. Now I think we are in the final part. I researched and we are in the final part. This should take like 60 minutes only, 1 hour only it'll take and all that stuff. So is whether a boss fight will happen, I don't know. So if you have not been following arc part 2 of the Xianzhou, the Luofu arc, so much lore plot twists happened which I never expected. They didn't even hint at any such plot twist. One was the Dan Hung plot twist. He was actually I think the High Elder of Vidyadhara. I still haven't tried to still don't remember what Vidyadhara was. Then Ting Yun, who was at Foxation, who was acting as a guide to us. Apparently, we don't know, that's a fake Ting Yun. The Ting Yun that we saw was actually Fantilia, who is the architect of, I think, some head of the antimatter legion, who are the tacit discords in this game. So we are now going to be so we haven't defeated part 3. We haven't defeated Fantilia, but we had a boss battle with her with Jing Yuan, and something happened there, which I forgot actually. No, I didn't forget. Okay, we have to go this way actually. Something happened with Jing Yuan. Dan Hung also helped. For all that, you'll have to go and check the previous stream. For now, let us continue here. Op 6 perform a long road ahead. Head to the seat of divine foresight to ask about the situation. So basically, I read the description of the quest. Like what did it say exactly? After enter the grand battle, Fu Shuang called for we are back at the exulting sanctum, but we still fail to see the full picture. That is why rise of Ambrosial Arbor, and the details concerning your time spent on Xianzhou. Therefore, you will all have the seat of divine foresight to ask for answers. I think we will meet Yukong again. Yukong and Jingyuan. Jingyuan fainted that time. Hopefully, he's alright.
What's
Xian.
your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
I want to enter the seat of divine foresight. Sure thing. So we are here. So sometime later you arrive at the seat of divine foresight. Check on
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon.
Qingzu. We met her in that previous quest. Previous
She's
stream.
temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
Yeah, Pushuan is supposed to be the general.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Hi Pushuan.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today.
Pleasure to see you too as well.
Collating casualties and losses.
That was bad English.
Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
Okay, the game needs to find better dialogues for me to choose. None of the dialogues that they provide are the things that I want to choose. Share your troubles with me.
Generalship is no trifling matter. It is a duty one must bear.
I think she actually really enjoys it.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
No. Oh, Dan's
Of
back to
course
normal.
not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
What? I think that's a good thing, right? Let's go!
On behalf of
Yay!
the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Wow, nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
I guess this is where we seek the answers now. Go through the events surrounding Ambrosial Arbor's calamity with Fu Xuan. No, that's not what I meant to click, sorry. No, I want to skip this. Skip. I want Fu Xuan.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
Was that?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin?
Let's leave the Fantasia for last. Let's go from 3 to 1. Let's discuss the Stellaron Hunters.
The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Phantilia.
The media. Okay, basically not that much information about the Stellaron hunters, but for everyone else's information, Stellaron hunters lured us here so that we can become allies at Xianzhou. And I think one of the hunters, Elio, he's the one who foresees the future. Foresee or he made the future? I don't know much about Elio yet. Let's talk about the disciples of Sanctus
When the
Medicus.
ambrosial arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Phantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
Let's discuss the Phantilia.
It appears that Phantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
I think we already have the gist.
That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jinyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
We didn't come here to gain credit anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Something Miss Tingyun left behind?
It was all so chaotic. When Phantilia took form, it was as if Tingyun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Phantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Plan with playing carpets. Cool. Optional plan for the future after discussions with your companions. Well, yeah.
Things have come to a close for now. It's good that you came through unscathed.
This time we didn't get a sword into our stomach. Thanks for looking out for me, Mr. Yang. What are we gonna do? Let's say thanks.
The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Tingyun's. I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
Right. March 7th.
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the Luofu without breaking a sweat. Feels
Yay.
kind of surreal.
We're just mere puppets. Maybe this was all fate.
You don't sound very happy.
I don't
It
know.
may seem like the Stellaron Hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter how powerful they are, they can't make a future that doesn't exist come true. Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be happy.
What are your plans from here?
Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past?
I mean, if you don't know, March is basically HSR's version of Captain America who got stuck in ice. So, I mean, it's a pretty smart idea. Why didn't you ask Fu Xuan for help while she was here?
I was shy. Talking about personal stuff like that in front of everyone? It'd be too embarrassing.
True.
When you're free, let's go hit up the Divination Commission together and see what Fu Xuan has to say.
Sure thing. Now we have Dan Heng left. Dan Heng, you've returned back to normal.
Returning to the Luofu and Scale Gorge waterscape. It's a surreal feeling.
Yeah,
I left so determined. Who would have thought that circumstances would draw me back once more?
How long do you plan on staying here?
I'll be gone very soon. Jing Yuan is still recovering, and the Cloud Knights won't protect me anymore. It remains to be seen how the 6 charioteers will react to my presence.
To be fair, he is a
But
traitor.
at least for now, I'm safe.
What are you going to do next?
I want to meet the current High Elder of the Vidyadhara.
He was a high elder of the Vidyadhara before.
Seems I won't be able to cast off Danfeng's negative karma. So, I'd like to learn more about his past. I want to find out what I can do to make up for his sins. If you're planning on an extended stay on the Luofu, I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we've already planned our...
Oh, here's hoping the Matrix is accurate, and that Diviner Fu won't decline our request.
I want to meet the current High Elder of the Vidyadhara. If she can tell me more about Danfeng's actions, then perhaps I can do something to make up for his sins.
How am I gonna break this to Madame Yukong? Maybe she's already heard the news.
I guess we head to the Palace of Ashram and give Yukong the item that has been entrusted to us. Let's go to the Palace. Palace of Ashram, go. I did not click. I did click. Yeah, oh no. Okay, so that is... I forgot that place already. Are you serious? I already forgot. No, that's the Divine Commission. This is the place where we met Yukong and Jing Yuan. So let's meet up with Yukong, who previously politely declined our offer to
I see.
solve the Stellaron
Please
thing.
extend my regards to the 10 lords.
We met this one
I
before.
will.
Yeah, we did.
Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
Dan Heng's not here. Oh yeah, I think he went to go to, I don't know.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
You're welcome.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
I don't think I can say anything.
Tingyun,
Oh, we gave her the
I
item.
still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable.
To be fair, Ting Yun has been a very big help to us, and to see how she just... To see that plot twist that happened in the previous shape was kinda hurtful, honestly, to be fair. The one who accompanied us throughout the way is not even the real person.
The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou? And Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madame Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, this is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
We'll be there.
I've instructed Yan Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madame Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
Alright, so we're gonna conduct a soul-soothing ceremony, and we need to help arrange it. So, sort through Ting Yun's thing. What kind of physics is this? Sort through Ting Yun's things with Yan Ming. That's Yan Ming.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Are you a good friend of Ting Yun? Mr. Yan Ming?
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
So many things. I mean.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Anya Cassidy's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow.
Can we at least see the stuff?
Something wrapped up tight.
All I see is just a black screen.
Looks like some kind
Oh?
of antique.
Now that is
We
interesting.
want to hold on to something like this.
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
How can a statue bring you health? Wealth.
There There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Tingyun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames, to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild, was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Tingyun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Tingyun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yanming got? We should take a look.
I want to take a look at that box. I want to take a look at that knife. I want to take a look at that bowl. Let's take a look at the knife
I
first.
can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Tingyun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the
shoot.
knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again?
I never been there. I want to take a look at that bow.
This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
You already have a bow, right? Do you know Tingyun before? Then what is the meaning of this? Think again.
Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
Oh my word, March, you're very infuriating. I want to take a look in that box.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds.
Is it just a handful of
It
seeds?
looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
We should get going.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
To the soothing ceremony, right? Wait, hold on, the Twitch stream stopped, I think. Oh, brilliant, that's what I needed. Confirm. Hold on. Technical difficulties, we'll be back soon. Okay, I think everything is back to normal. Okay. So let's continue. I think internet went off for like a brief second. That is why everything just stopped for some reason. So give the gift to Meng Ming from the Sleepless Urn. Arrive at Orem Alley. Is that where we're going? So that might be the alley. I think that small girl over there might be Meng Ming. Are you Meng Ming? Yeah.
Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
I do not remember.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
So many questions at once. We are here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Ting Yun.
Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Well, about that... What to tell you? I'm afraid Miss Ting Yun is... VTuber, you're not supposed to smile over here. Huh. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna just say. Afraid Miss Ting Yun is...
Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return.
Tone of her voice changed. Immediately we told her about Ting Yun. Serves the tea she brewed.
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
New tea, Ting Yun's Blend. Sad to see what happened to Ting Yun. Well, I never really paid much attention to Ting Yun, but whatever happened to her did suck a lot. But I need to go to the back over here. Oh my word, I'm not reading all of this. Confirm.
It's still early. Where to now?
I'm gonna play this the same way I played as Wuthering Waves in the beginning. I was just playing for the story, nothing else. Really? Oh, what am I supposed to do here now? We have arrived. Now what do we do?
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end bars.
Luofu is famous for its mundane soda. You've got to give it a try.
Why are we here? Oh, I know you. Qingxue.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Xianzhou?
Have you heard of the Spices Supreme?
Isn't that the place on Orem Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
I don't know about treating you. Orem Alley?
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum, although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing.
Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore. For a bowl of
Hope you all are hearing the game audio. Because multiple times I just find it very difficult to balance the game audio with the main audio. I think this will do. I'll adjust the game audio a bit. Let's go to Aurum Alley. Aurum Alley. Give the gift to Yang Kui. We've never heard these names ever. Maybe these names would have been heard from side quests, companion quests, exploration quests. So maybe that's why my head just cannot fathom what kind of names.
Supreme. Check out that sign. Here
No,
it is.
that's the wrong sentence. That's why my mind just cannot recall these names at all. We've never met them before. We might have met them in the other side quests. Yang Kui.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're here to give you something.
Something from Miss Tingyun for me?
Yeah.
Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell.
A kitchen knife can do that?
Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
The truth cannot be heard. The truth cannot be heard. You have to tell the truth. Unfortunately, Tingyun.
This is real, right?
I feel terrible telling all this.
The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift from Miss Tingyun. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
So let's go back to the Stargate. So that's what the place is called. Stargates on Navalia. And we have to give the bow to Yukong. So we've given the seeds to Meng Ming, the knife to Yang Kui, And the blah blah blah. Now we have to give the board to Yukong. Who's messaging us? Shikui, I don't know who you are. Never met you. I'll leave work right on time. Yeah, sure. Dooby, you don't happen to be at Stargate on Amalia right now, are you? How did you know? You're not stalking me, are you? Sorry, now's not the time for jokes. Saw on Cycrane's system that you were nearby. There's an important task I need your help with. It's really urgent. Exalting Sanctum Skydale Malfunction. I think this is a side quest, is it? Okay, let me read this in my mind, so I don't really, explode myself reading all this. Basically, an explosion happened, so we have to go and fix it. Where's the crash site? Still trying to find out. The friend Mr. Yang is also nearby. I've already contacted him. Trying to find a vantage point in Stargate's Naval and use the crack Cycrane to locate the starship. I'm counting on you folks. This official work is a bit special. I implore you both to do everything in your lives for life. So that's a companion quest which we will not do. If we are going to do it, we're not going to do it now. Or we might do that off screen. For now, we just focus on the main quest. Yukong! What are you? We'll do that later.
What brings you here?
We have a gift for you. We're here to pass on a gift from Miss Ting Yun.
This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Luofu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Luofu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Luofu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me, those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me!
And me?
Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what What is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Soul-soothing paper kite. Select which of the gifts returned by the people you wish to place into the ceremony star skiff. Yukong.
If you're ready, please select a few items to place aboard the star skiff.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
What I would do is I would place all of them. We have to place all of them, surely. Mikasa seal, tea named after her favorite dish, the soul-soothing paper kite. It has to be between number 1 and number 2. I think the number 1 makes a lot of sense. And since there's no one who's watching my stream at the moment, I guess I might as well just go with what I feel. I think let's go with the soul-soothing paper kite.
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
Oh, we can place all of them. That's pretty cool. The team named Tita, her favorite dish.
This is a gift from Miss Xianzhou on behalf of all the
Xianzhou.
restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
Tea named after her.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made.
Meng Ming.
Especially named after you.
Mikasa seal.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Luofu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity. The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yu. I will seek out the truth, and if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end.
Hope Ting is alive.
Soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Head to Starskiff Haven and participate in the soul-soothing ceremony. Let's go to the... where are we supposed to go? Starskiff Haven.
It's still early. Where to now?
There. Yukong. Cinematics. Condolences to those who lost their lives in that war.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends.
Go ahead.
Apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
I'd like some free real estate, please. Okay, we're not so greedy. You're too kind, General.
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
With the goal, we've been traveling from point A to point B, from point B to point C, and then from point C to point D, back to point A. Can you please decide whether we can have one thing at once? But I think a little bit of walking is not necessarily a bad thing. Go, confirm. Accept the token of alliance from Jing Yuan. Token of alliance.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
I think it's a souvenir that we can give to Pom-Pom. A Jade Abacus.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a Jade Abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
We understand.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Yay!
Nice.
That's good! Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
A souvenir that we can give to Pom-Pom. If you don't know, and at the end of Yarilo 6, we can give souvenirs to Pom-Pom. Before you return to the Express, bid farewell to the people you got to know on Xianzhou. So I don't think the main character never knew what is this collect that, I guess. Young King!
Oh, hi. I know we haven't got the chance to get acquainted, but I've heard a lot of good things about the crew from the General. I have to say, I'm very impressed.
I'm leaving the Luofu.
So soon?
We don't have any other choice.
I wanted to help the General, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson. Also, I have a rather abrupt request.
What will that be?
After fighting Dan Heng, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me...
I think Dan Heng is a better match for you.
I'm worried that he still holds some grudge against me. But to be honest, I'd love to have another spar with him. Safe travels.
Stay safe, Yan King. Qingzhou, we met her in the side quest, which revealed Dan Shu was actually a head of the master of the disciples of the Sanctus Medicus. I've met you before, don't... Did you just call Jing Yuan by? Are you playing down your role a little bit here? Did you just call Jing Yuan by his first name? UT is an organization? Ooh, I see. I have nothing else to ask. Sure thing. Fabulous foresight. Cool. Is there any other people? We never met these two, so nah. There's no one here to bid farewell with. Fu Xuan's not here. Jing Yuan's not here. Let's plan for the future after discussions. First, Bo Yang.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
I had to visit some of the friends we made along the way.
Oh yeah, there are some people we haven't said goodbye to yet.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Sure thing.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
March 7th. No, let's first talk with Dan Heng.
When I left the train, I only had time to say a quick goodbye to Himiko. I should go back and give her an update. And thank her for her guidance. When I left the train, I only had...
March 7th.
We've been so busy running around in circles, we haven't gotten the chance to say goodbye to friends we've just met. I feel like parting is still such sweet sorrow. Who should I go to first? The Master Diviner? Qingque? The Miracle Doctor? Or what about Master Gongshu? Shall we go and meet them all?
let's do that. We can do that.
Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express first. You and March finish up here and come back soon, alright?
Sure. Okay, let's go and say goodbye to some of the people in Xianzhou.
Is that all?
Okay, I think I'm stuck a bit. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Wait, I know you. I think I know you.
Is that you, big sister?
Yeah, it's me. How are you
I
doing?
knew it was you by the sound of your footsteps.
I'm planning on leaving the Luofu.
You're leaving?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Thank you for helping me. And thanks to Don Shu, too. I should be taller the next time you're back, so I won't be such a burden on everyone.
You are never a burden to begin with.
By the way, is Don Shu okay? Me and my friends are worried about her. We haven't heard from her since the last time she delivered the medicine.
Well... Okay. Alright. Ugh. What am I supposed to say over here? What am I supposed to say over here? I can't say anything. I can't. This is so unfair. What am I supposed to say? I can't just make a leak. Sometimes you just can't hide the truth. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say this.
Dead. What does dead mean? It doesn't mean going to a really, really, really far away place forever and ever, and never coming back, like my mommy and daddy.
Why did I say that? That's one way of putting it.
So Don Shu will never come to see us again? Thanks for telling me, big sister. Like Don Shu always said, we can't expect others to take care of us forever. Bye-bye, big sister.
Want to know more about Xiaoyu? You're gonna check the playlist to find out the recent stream that we did. Or you can go to the live tab and find out the 5-hour stream that we did, where we played a side quest which involved Anshu and Xiaoyu. Oh, Jingjue.
I'm guessing seeing you here probably means that your affairs on the Xianzhou are mostly complete.
Yes, I'm leaving the Luofu.
Is that it? I thought you were gonna stay for at least a little longer.
I wish, but no.
Did Welt learn how to play Celestial Jade in the end? If he hasn't got the hang of it yet, tell him to come see me, and I'll show him the ropes. Oh, I haven't asked you yet. Are you interested in learning yourself?
If it's easy to learn, sure.
I thought so. Come back when you have time. I'll teach you.
Sure thing.
We're in agreement then. You can come back anytime and I'll teach you how to play.
Yay. Okay, so that's Xiaoyu Qinghui. Now let's see if we can find Gongshu. Master Gongshu. I remember we did see a small girl in between in part 2 of the Luofu gameplay. We haven't seen her since. Where could she... Oh, there she is. Bye, Lu.
Hello!
Hello, I'm leaving the Luofu.
Start your next journey. That's great! I can't wait to escape the commission again. Oh! Make sure you come visit. Next time you're here, we'll put my plan into action. I've got it all figured out. We sneak out, head over to Arm Alley, and pick out on the snacks there.
No. You start planning that escape route then.
Mm-hmm. It's a deal.
It's a deal, I guess.
And don't forget to come see me if you get any headaches, fever, tendon pain, joint pain, anything. My treatment is on the house.
Okay, we have to meet a lot more people. Who do we meet?
My dad is an ace pilot. He finished the Gray Sky Route in 12 courses.
Good quality, good price. Hassle free chartering. High-end barge.
Isn't that Jada Basket already a souvenir that we can give to...
To meet you here is surely a chance bestowed upon us by the heavens.
Well, the Arm Alley is that thing. Let's just go check just in case. Chest.
Looks good.
We're just wasting time at this point. I think this is the time where, what do you call it? Where you have all those quests, right? No, this is, what is this? Companion missions. We have one in Urilo, and we have one in Luofu, and we have so many side quests. There's no side quests inside the things. I don't really know what we're supposed to do here. We will do this at a later time. Not currently. I think we've talked to pretty much everyone. We haven't met Gongshu. What is this? Career package. Don't know what that is. Hold on. Obviously, when we put the whole video together, this is not going to be a part of it because it's basically time wasting. I guess we go back to the actual express.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate.
How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
I didn't know you were a poet, Mr. Yang.
Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
I think everything's smooth. Sorry, when I was checking Twitch, there was a little bit of lag. That's why I paused for a minute.
Since
yeah,
when did
Himeko
the
should
work
join us.
roster just change like that?
Himeko should join us. So, what's our next stop?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
I see. No one told me that Penacony was going to be the next station. I think I need a reminder.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Xipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile, in the shackling prison.
All
I
who
forgot
enter
this.
here
Lochu.
are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement, abomination of Yaoshi?
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path.
Who is this?
The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author.
Yukong?
This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose.
What?
And this time, we will
That's
put
not
the abundance
Yukong.
in their grave.
Who are you? Wait, what? Jingyuan has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Jingyuan when you return to the Express. New quest: Sound and the Fury, long day's journey into the...
Nice!
Oh, whoa. What did we just witness there? Alright, so what happened? I don't even know what happened. I don't know whether Xianzhou is in a good state at the moment.
This a letter?
Okay, so I think I'm gonna end the live stream over here. We're gonna continue tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream with me. A little bit of technical errors in between. I'll try and fix it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being part of the Xianzhou Luofu arc with me. I know it's only been 4 videos, but I had a blast. And I'm pretty sure you all had a blast as well. If you didn't have a blast, you did have a blast. I'll try and make sure you even have an even better blast. I'll try and be as active as I can this week because of the number of videos that I missed last week. Hopefully I can make it up to you guys. Hopefully I can give you the best quality content.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much for watching my content. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Xianzhou Luofu arc with me. The next arc is Penacony arc. We'll start it maybe next month, not this week. We've done too many HonkaiStarRail gameplay videos. I think it's time to have a step back. Don't worry, we'll have the Wuthering Waves 3.6 quest coming Thursday, hopefully on time. For now, let's focus on Tuesday and Wednesday. What are we going to do on Tuesday and Wednesday? I have no idea, but I hope I'm able to bring you the best content in those 2 days. Again, thank you guys so much for watching my live stream. If you did enjoy it, like and subscribe, share my content if you feel it's worth it. Jesus loves you all. God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Thanks and goodbye.